Yeah, it will come, but say the councillor Abekayensa. It's ye better Yamiasi Niamana Kwaba. Councillor Akwaba. Me ho ye pa Rosie Misrel Bibiabo Kobe Pia councillor. Kasemne current ECG for ni ndini yenti. Debbie. Henti ma for Mike ne ma councillor. Lovely. Na yentwaso. Eti or Facebook bra Angel 102.9 FM na yene yes perfect Mr. Obema oneso kakre bia mame na yako lovely kansa me gidi so ho ye
adum ahweye na be careful
ahweye ni be careful
enyepe
okay
ahweye be careful
enyepe
ahweye
so be say hweye me ya ahweye the same thing.
Be careful.
Being careful. Be careful.
Each of them has a different meaning and why when we use, why we use.
Council, they know debaters club into yeah.
From when I was in school, one of the things I never loved was a debate class. I love to judge.
Okay.
I remain as a judge for the debate clubs, but I never want to be part of them.
Why?
Because nobody can beat me in the debate.
Arguments, pa.
I will give you the behind the scenes of the research, not the research itself. So what I say will provoke you now to lose your grounds. I never want to be a politician.
Would you ever consider that?
For the sake of my children, I won't do.
Even if you can to help your people.
I'll serve Ghana the way I'm serving Ghana because there's no any other person who has more authentic authority, wisdom, and knowledge on relationship matters than me. Nobody.
So that's your gift.
Nobody can do it. You can try, but you won't go far. I've been doing this for more than 30 years.
Yeah.
Yes, from GBC2 radio to now. There's no more SW.
Debbie.
So I've done well.
Yeah.
And I believe that everybody has an image God gave you, a talent God gave you, a gift God gave you to serve the nation. And so for me, I believe that relationship issues, I am an authority over it. And it's an international standard.
Okay, Semiana, last week in your reaction be okay, say marriage is not for friends. Marriage is not for now for some way na muchata de bako. Okay, say sani many nenka ho. Some people were reacting. Say aden na obeka say ebia me now for babe ta mechi chata de bako.
The ceremony is not a wedding. The Cap 127, the legality is about the intent.
Because nice.
It's about the intent. Not just the intent. The first thing is the intent. And the things that you need to know so you can enter into marriage. So the laws doesn't look at the celebration.
Okay.
So how many maid of honors you have and the law doesn't look at it?
Doesn't care.
No. As a matter of fact, the witnesses that are needed are 4 witnesses.
Yeah.
Yourself, your spouse, and your clergy, your mother and father, or whoever you want to represent, you understand? And those are the laws.
Yeah.
And especially when we have now come to, and I want to put this caution and this caveat out there that you're careful, because if you marry in a church that the church is not licensed, your marriage is null and void.
Okay.
If you marry in a church where the man of God is not gazetted, your marriage is null and void. Mind you, the church doesn't have marriage. Marriage is by law. And that is what we call the civil marriage. There are 3 types of marriages. Me and Sana Yekan was the last time.
Yes.
We have the traditional, the customary marriage. We have the Mohammedan marriage, which according to record, 98% are illegal. I mean, it's there. And then we have the civil marriage, which is 1 man, 1 wife, with the ring of bigamy. The one you are wearing, the one I'm wearing. I mean, the mistake I have done. But thank God, I'm still managing this negative mistake of mine. You see. So, yeah, can't wait. You know, what I say, I want to know. Made of one, I did it. This is the idea.
Obi chose or per se yefe intino ondo ya no ye ne grand preco per so
fire home. But the most important thing, what certificate are you carrying? Are you aware that when a man of God stands in a church who asks, does anybody have anything to say? If not, hold your peace. That's a legal statement. Whoever comes out is a destructive element and can be sued by law because you are declared 21 days of bans and can be abused. And number 2, say there's nothing like church wedding, a garden wedding, a beach wedding. There's no law like that.
Okay.
You can have the ceremony. You can celebrate the wedding at the beach. You can celebrate the wedding at a pub. But you cannot carry the register to a pub. Because the law is that where is the licensed premises? The premises you are marrying must be licensed. That is why after we pronounce you as husband and wife, you can only even kiss by law as husband and wife when you have signed.
Yeah.
So the act where churches allow the couple being presented, then they go and sign, is also illegal. What about here? So as for the ceremony here, with my, you can bring 200 people. Even traditionally, we are abusing the right of the man coming in. The man comes in alongside with the uncles or fasi, aunties in the coffee Obama neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yes, Obama, papa nyamba, and then they will bow. Eba be jumbe chire. Se me wali Rosia, eye me papa nyan mumba. O just here, me papa, my aunties. You see, Bema no here. My aunties are supposed to come and present me in the marriage ceremony. But he said, "Afraid boys, not to go mudiwechi, reckless boys who are drunk, indeficient boys who don't have knowledge in marriage.
You are not being fair to
pop boys, drunkards,
counselor,
who don't know what they are doing at the moment.
So supporting
chain smokers who are under the influence of weed, cocaine, nicotine, and are following you making nuisance. So there's no left hand. What they are doing, they don't know anything.
Oh, now for 4A.
Papa, you do trouble.
And I mean, oh, now for 4 hours, chino.
Because in the marriage structure, we have only two groups: the man's family and the woman's family.
Okay.
In the traditional circle, the man's family sits at the entrance of the house, so we can sack them anytime we want. The woman's family sits inside, so they can run in case there's anything. There's nothing like friends from Angel, friends from the church. There's nothing like that. You can't label things. So whoever misbehave at the grounds is your family member. So you should be careful who you follow to the place.
It's boys, so much chatter, they back home.
Ayaboye Jimmy.
Oh, me fast.
I mean, the event, they don't know what is going on. After event, they see Charlie. Now they don't know who growl. Then they fire shit. I could be all worry. Kakrana, Aquaba, Breno, Morta Guinness. Send a malt.
Sir,
a Guinness. And you come mexia, not the cock necessary. No, I bet 2 on a year. At the time, your car say, Obe proposes to us, I did the matter. I say, Koi. No, I'm going to say, I will require 2 shadows. I know Abaso. I know some Jimmy. And
just don't know Jimmy Agoma.
And the wife say, oh, Gogu. And the wife thinks, oh, Gogu. Or something today. What's the wife? The book has said, I need lost. Like 2 weeks, I'm saying, so what did you do at the place? Was the councilman who should crowd boys, you know? On the idea, the bread. I said, I'm very wrong. Now, Kwawe, Ayan, Awadi, one break you or Kwamu and three cigars and Oko, boy, if I say, Davido.
Oh, yeah.
So, what was the reality? And the law says you should not do this in any form of duress.
Okay.
You should be clear.
Yeah.
So, what you can't do this under the influence of anything. So you can celebrate, but Charlie, you following boys no be addressing.
I'm saying a more moral.
There's no moral. You
offer it.
Obia ne won
the babe fa.
Man, go call you Irama. You need a moral to have sex with your wife. Before marriage, sex is different from after marriage.
Yeah.
If I'm not married to Rosie, I can give her all the sex she wants. When I'm married, I'll lose the sexual drive for her.
How? That's what I say.
The fastest thing that kills the male organ is marriage. Because
why?
Distraction. What keeps women very, very sound during sexual intercourse is marriage. Because they feel safe, secured, sound, and richer when you marry them. But we feel deficient. Because if you marry Rosie today, it's after marriage that you find that another lady is more better than Rosie. Our so your bomb. Emma Wale, and to a 1 Wale, who knew for so as I see so. Why won't you say Koshipo? But you see,